coaches, what a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Curry is out there with Reed. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's KD in at the 3 spot.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie. Reed gets the bucket.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Young's shot is off. West All-Stars off to a quick start here. 6-point game.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now Curry, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Pass to Reed over Young. And again, another shot trained there from Reed. And that's 12 points for D.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Towns dishes to Cunningham. Reed against Young. Driving in. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Curry kicks to Reed. Curry passes to Reed. 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away. Again, the West All-Stars.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Stolen by Reed. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
And Young, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Yes, that goes in. Reeves got 14.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes here for the East. Jaylen Brown comes in for Tatum. And it's Mitchell in for Cade Cunningham. And West also making a switch. James is checked in. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Young outside. A 3-ball. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Now, here's Reed. 14 points for him. Good work there as it goes. Reed's got 16 points.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already, and he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's Curry outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game,
not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. They've got LeBron James. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Reed. Then it's Butler. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Cunningham for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. The West leading by 13. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reed's got a pair of triples in the second half for the West All-Stars. Cunningham against Reed. From deep. Cunningham's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Cunningham's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Reed. Sinks the triple. Reed's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Buries it from three-point range.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Please give a big round of applause for our West team.
Some changes here for the East. Mobley, he's checked in for Adebayo. Giannis comes in for Brown. And Trae Young subbed in for Cunningham. Then for the West All-Stars, Kevin Durant's checked in for Jokic. And Curry subbed in for James. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shot to stop the run. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
1:52 left to play in the first half. There's the triple. And the West hit again from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Young with no one around. No good from outside. The West leading by 22. SGA on the wing. Here's Reed. And the West hit again from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
The pull-up. Again, the West All-Star.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Reed against Young from outside the arc. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
He's really clever with the basketball. Young's so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
Here's Reed. And the West hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Young, no good.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that one.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the East. Puts up a 3. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now he's shooting 5 of 11.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
From downtown, doesn't go for him. And so it's the West All-Stars having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Antetokounmpo out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Young in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
And Young comes over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Cunningham against Wembanyama. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got his 8th rebound here tonight. And there's Wembanyama on the assist from Reed.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Young's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Reed throws it down.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And here's Cunningham. Towns dishes to Young. And another miss by the East.
Boy, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him. It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
And the 3 ball is good. Reed's got 51.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Here's Reed. And the layup's good off the glass. Reed's got 55.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Cunningham looking it over. Tatum kicks to Giannis. Misses the 3.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Knocks down the 3 ball. 58 points for D.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
That one falls.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by the West All-Stars.
Here's Reed. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reed's got 60.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On its way from Young for 2. The West All-Stars pull it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
The tray. Again, Young missing.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Reed the pass to Curry. Reed kicks to Curry. Drops in the tray. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Back to Cunningham. Good ball movement here by the East. Young, no good.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Reed, the basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Young against Reed. Towns sets the pick for Young. From deep onto the Kumbo. And so it's the West All-Stars holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, Terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. James is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Reed. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's SGA in a two-guard. There's Brown with the three. The West All-Stars pull it in. Butler finds Reed. Fires the three. And the West hit again from deep.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Adebayo with a screen for Brown. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Reed. Again, the West All-Star.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A nice shot by Young.
And just proving once again how reliable he is from there. Young is a fantastic scorer with just an impressive arsenal. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
And here's the West with the ball. Outside, Reed. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range. Reed's got 13 points in just this quarter.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Young, no good.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting three from outside.
Stolen by Tatum. Mitchell outside to the middle. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Mitchell. And that's 21 points for Trae Young. Here's Reed. And the West hit again from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
That's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And the call will be against D. And that'll be his third foul so far. And some changes here for the East. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Adebayo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Cunningham in for Donovan Mitchell. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Williams is checked in. In the corner, it's James. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the drive.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid three.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Lays it up off the glass.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Here's Reed. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Back to Young. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Reed gets the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach. The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Stolen by Reed. Randall kicks to Reed. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, the green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Thanks, guys. A solid scoring night for you, MP, but not enough to come away with the win. Talk about a tough night.
Real talk, it's frustrating. I was feeling good with my shot, you know? I hoped that would pull us ahead and I could ride that momentum to the finish line. It didn't work out that way, though. So I gotta figure something else out. I don't know what that is. I just gotta give more.
I'm sure you will, MP. Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
Kevin, over to you.
Well, the All-Star game, always a blast, but now it's time to say so long. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, D.